Hi, I'm Eric Hutchinson. I'm the principal broker and owner of Hutchinson Realty, and this is the Meet Your Realtor video series. I hope you'll watch the other videos in the series, but today I have got Eric Gibby with me from our office. He's been with us for almost 7 years, and I want you to hear his story. So, Eric, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, your likes and hobbies, and that sort of thing.
Well, Eric, I appreciate the opportunity to be here with you today and to have this conversation. I was raised in North Carolina, was actually born in Pennsylvania, and going back through my lineage, my seventh great grandfather was the last person besides me that was born north of what is now the Mason Dixon line. That was back in 1710. So most of my family, all the way back from there, has North Carolina roots, and that's where I claim North Carolina. I was raised over around the Lake Norman area, just north of Charlotte, and did a lot of fishing, a lot of hunting, just things that country boys did. Ran through the woods, did some camping, and just enjoyed life as a kid there. I graduated from high school in 1975. I married my wife in 76 and joined the Air Force in 1977. I had stayed in the Air Force for 24 years. I worked on heavy aircraft. I worked on C-130s, C-141s, was in on the ground floor of the C-17 program, and ended my career at Little Rock Air Force Base working on C-130s again. It's been a good life in the military, but it was time for a change.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you for service, by the way.
Thank you.
Appreciate you serving our country. And so you came from you came from North Carolina, served in the military, went to Little Rock, and that's where you last served in the military. What brought you to Northwest Arkansas? Was there an opportunity here that brought you here, and what led you to this area?
I interviewed for some positions in North Carolina, but it had changed so much in the time frame that we had been gone that it just didn't feel like home anymore. So we figured it was a good time to start over. There was a position at XNA at the airport working on aircraft. I had my license to do that. So I took the job. We moved up here, but 6 months after we moved here, the job was gone. The contractor that was building our home told me that he would return our deposits. There would be no hard feelings. He would terminate the contract under the circumstances. But we liked it here, so we stayed, and it's been good. It's been home. We've made it our home here. And since that time, I worked at several different places. Ended up with a position at Consumer Testing Laboratories in Rogers, and mid-level management was a great job. Enjoyed it very much, but I always enjoyed being outside. I didn't like an office setting all the time. So I started a lawn care service in July of 2007. And why the hottest part of the year I would start a lawn care service, Lord only knows, but I did. But by the end of August, the business had snowballed to the point to where I had to make a decision whether I wanted to continue with consumer testing laboratories or if I wanted to go full time into the lawn care service. So I quit from consumer testing laboratories, went into lawn care, and really enjoyed it. Did that for 7 years and probably would still be doing that, except for the fact that I had open heart surgery, which definitely made a change in our lifestyles. And while I was recovering from that, I decided to get my real estate license. I came in, I talked to your dad. He encouraged me. I knew him from the lawn care service days because I maintained the office area here. Did a lot of work for some of the agents that worked here and for a lot of the clients and rental properties.
Well, that's awesome. And we have so enjoyed having you here these past 7 years. And I can tell you, as a principal broker, that Eric has been extremely successful in the past 7 years. And so I'm just curious, Eric, and maybe you could tell those that are watching, what is your favorite part about real estate? You've been doing this for 7 years, you've been successful, and I assume that you still plan on staying in the business. So, what is it that you like most about the real estate industry?
Well, I have been successful in this business, and I credit all that to the Lord. I mean, He has blessed me tremendously, and He always has, and I know that He'll continue to do so. Probably my favorite part as far as real estate is working with new buyers, first-time home buyers, young families, sometimes with kids, sometimes not. But just the look on their face when they finally close on their first home, it's a feeling that of satisfaction to know that you've helped somebody to get into something that was their dream home. And so that's probably the biggest thrill that I have as far as in real estate working with first time home buyers.
Well, Eric Gibby also has his broker's license. You got your broker's license a few
Hmm.
years ago, and Eric is not only one of the most successful realtors in the area, but he's also one of the most knowledgeable. So, if you are a first-time home buyer, or even if you've bought multiple homes and you need a good realtor, someone who knows his stuff, Eric Gibby is the one for you. So, I would like to encourage you to reach out to Eric. You can reach him at his email address at ejgibby@hutchrealty.com. That's ejgibby at hutchrealty.com. You can also visit our website at hutchrealty.com, where you can view every listing in Northwest Arkansas. And if you are a seller, you can get a free market report on our website. But if you want a more detailed evaluation of your property, I would encourage you to have one of our realtors. And I'm sure that Eric would love to come out and give you a free evaluation of your property. Right now, we are in a strong seller's market and you can get top value for your property. So I want to encourage you to reach out to Eric. If you have any questions for me, you can reach out to me at info@hutchrealty.com. You can also, besides visiting our website, you can stop into our office and meet us in person. We would love to talk with you in person. So thanks again for listening to our and watching our video, and we hope to hear from you soon. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you next time.